All right, you guys, welcome to your barre class. My name is Elena. We're going to be doing a 45-minute barre class. You just need a little bit of equipment, just some light weights, 1 to 2 pounds, 3 pounds is fine. And if you have a chair, a desk, or you have a bar, but otherwise that's what we're going to need towards the end of class. But we are going to start with our warm-up. Keep yourself moving. Make sure you have some space. We are going to start with feet in the center. Go ahead and take those feet a little bit wider than shoulder width. Toes, we're going to point out towards the sides, and we are just going to do some reaches. Reach it up and over. Reach down and up. Reach it up and down. So you have a little bit of that crunch to the side. Good, let's do other side. Reach and in. Reach, stretch, pull. Good, we got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Bend those knees, pull the shoulders up to those ears and press it down. We're just gonna bring those hands down, reach them out, down, out. Tapping that floor if you can get that low. Tapping, sitting it back into a squat. Otherwise, you're just going to reach it down and up, down and up. Pressing through those heels as you stand. Good, and back to our center. We're gonna reach back and down. Reach it in and out. Other side, reach it up. Really gonna warm up that core. Good. One more. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Good. All right, we're gonna bring it up and down. Reach for the floor. Stand it up. When you're reaching for that floor, those hips come back and up. Good, arms out. Down, arms. Body should be heating up. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and pick those arms up. Knees, lift. Three, 2, and 1. Take it back to our wide position. We're going to step it out and in. Out and in. Open those arms out nice and wide. Bring them in. Squat it down together. Good. One more. Hold it here in this nice wide position. We're gonna bring those arms up as we pulse out. Hold here, pulse it up, down. Arms up, big circle. And out. One more time, big circle. 3, 2, 1, bring it back to standing. And out, and in, out. Three, 2, 1, break. Take it out. We are gonna go into some heel lifts. We're gonna bring our feet together, heels together, toes apart. Roll it up onto those toes. Just about there. Bend those knees. Heels drop back down, we stand. We bend the knees, heels lift, extend, lower. Repeat, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down. I have to say it in my head. We are going to reverse this. 3, 2, 1. We're going to come down. Go ahead and bend those knees. Feet are flat. We're just going to lift the heels. Lift 1, down, 2, down, 3, 4. Knees are staying bent. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, we're going to bring it all the way up. Shake it out. Bring it down. Heels lift. Stand it up. We're on our toes. If you need a chair or anything like that to hold on to, that is fine. We're going to bend those knees. Extend. Bend. We're on the toes. Down and up. If this is a little too much, just drop those heels right down. For 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. We're going to reverse. Bring it up on the toes. Knees bend. Heels drop. Straighten. Don't worry, guys. That was my computer. Drop. Extend. Roll it up. Bend the knees. Drop hips. Make sure that that tailbone is tucked under. We're here. Roll it up. Knees bend. Heels drop. We stand. One more time. Up. Bend. Drop. Good. From here, we're staying in this bent neck position. We're going to bring it up on those toes. Can't talk today. Down and up. Bending those knees. Pulsing. Again, make sure that that tailbone is tucked under as if you were pressing your hips forward. Pulsing it out. 3, 2, 1. Drop those heels from here. Calf raises. Down and up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And bring it up and hold. Take those arms above the head. Bring them out to the side. Test your balance. 3, 2, 1. Bring those heels down. We're going to take a nice forward fold. Stretch it out. Bend and straighten those knees. Good. All right. All right. We're going to bring it down to the floor next. Now that we are nice and warm, we're going to go on all fours. So what we're going to start with is right about here on all fours. Think of pulling those ribs up and in as if you were wearing almost like a corset. It's really nice and pulled up. Squeezing those glutes together, press your hands into the floor. Make sure those hands are under the shoulders. From there, we're going to bring our leg out to the side and down. So just like a fire hydrant. You want to make this a little harder. We're going to add that extension to it. So we're just going to add that leg that straightens out as we bring it in. If that's too much, you're going to keep that knee bent the whole time. Otherwise, you're going to bring it out, kick it out, extend, and back in. Try to stay as still as possible. Keep your hips right over those knees. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out there. We're going to pulse, lift, lift, lift. 6, 7, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Repeat. Send it back out and in. Out and in. Remember, if that extension with a straight leg gets to be too much, just keep the knee bent. I know that left hip or whichever hip you're not working right now is feeling it. Keep it squeezed. Stay strong in that core. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You know what's going to come next is that pulse. Extend it out. Lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow. All right. Take a rock back. Whew. All right, shake out those hands. I know sometimes the wrist can take a lot of it as well. Shake it out. All right. Back to our all hands position. From here, make sure that back is nice and flat. Again, we're gonna bring that same leg, whichever leg you were just working, we're gonna bring it out to the side, tap the ground, only 8. We're gonna lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. From here, we're gonna bring it down on our elbow. That leg is gonna come behind. So the opposite elbow of the leg that's working is the one that's on the ground. This other one is for support. We're gonna keep it straight, lift and lower, lift, lower. Oh, scooch up so I don't kick anything. Down and up. Again, core is nice and strong. This leg is on fire. 3, 2, 1. We are going to bring that knee in and kick it out. Bend, ankles come together, extend, bend, extend. I know that other hip is on fire, but we're almost there. And then we will switch sides. In, out, in, out. Core is strong. We have one more. Hold it out at the top, pulse, lift. Think of turning that knee out just a tiny bit towards me. You can keep it towards the ground. If you'd like to work that outer glute a little bit more, turn the knee out and pulse. Lift it a little higher. 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Rock it back. That was a lot. All right. Roll out those wrists while you're here as well. You can just break those elbows and lift the wrist, do a couple rolls. All right. Take it to a wider child's pose position, stretch through. Good. All right. Roll up to that spine, and we're going to do the other side. Take breaks as you need to. Breathe, let that leg come back, and then keep going. All right, here we go. Do that other leg. Let me turn my little. There we go. All right, this is with our bent knee out to the side. Extend is optional. Otherwise, it's just like a normal fire hydrant. And I'm not kicking it straight out to the side. It's a little bit on that diagonal. Extend it out, or fire hydrant. 2, 1. We're gonna hold it out there. If your leg is straight, you're gonna pulse it up. If it's bent, pulse it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it underneath. Take a quick breath because we are repeating. Here we go. Bring it out to the side and in. 2. Reduce that range of motion, but keep it moving. Even when you feel like you can't do anymore, bring it out and in. Good, we're almost there. Breathe. Hold it. Pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. I know. Oh, I know. I feel it. All right, we're gonna repeat one more time. Bring that knee out. In and up. 2, 3, 4. Strong core. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna hold it out there. Pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it behind you. Take a second. That opposite arm, I'm lifting my left leg, so my right arm is going to go down on the ground for a little bit more support. From here, this helps us turn our hips out a little bit so that knee turns out. Squeeze and lift. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. 2, and hold it up. We're gonna bend it in. Think of the ankles crossing at the bottom. Extend it out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, almost there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna hold it out and pulse. Extend that leg. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tap that leg down. Bring it underneath. Rock back to a child's pose. Just for a second, take a minute, roll those wrists out. And then bring those knees apart. Reach through. You can also bring it into a quick little pigeon on each side. Stretch out that hip. And then we are going to go into some upper body. Okay. I like to stretch both of my little hips out. That round was brutal. We're gonna stand it up. Now that the sides of our glutes have been worked. Whew. And then you're gonna grab your light weights, anywhere from 1 to 3 pounds. Grab some water if you need it. Take a little stretch. All right, we're gonna stick with a little bit lighter weights for these ones. I have my 2-pounders here. So this is gonna be a little bit faster. We're gonna get our heart rate moving with this one. Stretch it out side to side. All right, let's take it out nice and wide. Toes facing the corners. From here, right hand is gonna come right on that hip. And as we're gonna bend that knee. So it's kind of like a lateral lunge. But as we do that, that arm's gonna come up, down, reach, down, and reach. It's also a nice little stretch for that right hip. Bring it out, down, and up. Good. If you don't want to go down as low, you're just going to bring it right across the body. Lean into that hip and just lean it from here, side to side. Good. All right, from here, we're gonna cross it out, arms up, down, and up, down, and up. Press them overhead. You can take them a little bit wider into a Y. Down and up. Good, sit those hips back. This is where you want those hips to come back a little bit. Back is nice and flat. From here, just the arms, we're gonna do a double. So it's gonna come down, up, down. Pulse, up, up for 2. Down and up. Pulse it up. 2. Good, we're gonna turn those elbows out to the sides, right angles. Pressing these up and down only. Down in. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna bring it down, bicep curls. Make sure those feet, we're gonna add in a calf raise with it. So as we curl up, heels come up. Make sure you're breathing. Keeping those glutes squeezed. Heavy tailbone, nice flat back. Good, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna hold it here. We're gonna pulse those arms out. Pulse, 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 pulse. From here, reach it out and in, out. Squeeze those elbows in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to our pulses, bicep curls, up and down. Very small. 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Take it out. We're gonna do the other side. Left hand can come right to that hip. Turn those feet, reach it out, cross the body. Press down. Good, I hope that heart rate's getting a little bit up. I know, moving a little faster than we normally do. Who doesn't wanna get their heart rate up just a little bit? Good, one more. All right, from here, we have our squat down, press it up. Feel free, you can cross those hands and out, whatever is comfy. Try to get nice and low in that squat position as well. If you're feeling good, make sure the weight is in those heels. Good, all right, we're gonna pulse it up for our doubles. Double at the top, squat, up, push, push, down, double, double. Make sure you're breathing. All right, last one. Just those elbows, press it up and down. Overhead press. Two, and 1 more for good luck. Good, bring it down. Roll the shoulders back, curls. Bring it up onto those toes, curl and down. Those abs nice and tight. Three, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna go halfway down. Just those little pulses, keeping those elbows squeezed in. Good, bring it out. Pulse, out. Little pulse. Good, just the out part, squeeze those elbows in, up, in, up, in. 3, 2, 1, pulse those arms. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, break. Take a nice circle with that head. And let's drop those weights down. We're gonna take a little stretch across the body. Right. Stretch each side. We're gonna do a little bit of some core work. Let's take those hands behind. Forward fold, let the shoulders come forward. Good, release those arms and let's take a second to grab some water. All right, and we're gonna grab our weights, we're gonna take them down onto the floor for some core work. So from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be lying on our back. So we're gonna add a little bit more of our upper body work to our floor. So we're gonna come in our tabletop position with those weights right above us and our knees are above hips. From here, make sure that low back is on the ground. We're gonna bring those arms down for a chest press. Chest press down and up. As we chest press, those toes are gonna come down, back in line. Tap the toe, bring it up. Two things at once. I am working your brain at the same time. As the arms come out, the toe taps the ground. Good. Feel free to move a little bit quicker. You can alternate those feet if your brain can work that fast. Otherwise, just keep tapping those toes. You can alternate like this. And it really does work your brain. Good. Down, up, down, up. 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees back to tabletop. Make sure those knees are above the hips. Bring those arms down by the sides. We're just going to pulse those elbows out about an inch off the ground. Make sure there's a little bit of space between those knees. Keep that core to the floor. Pulse it. We're doing good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Arms straight out. Legs are going to straighten out as well. This time we're going to open those arms out to the sides for a chest fly. So those arms come out to the side, palms to the ceiling. Open and close. Open, close. Same concept. We're going to let one leg come down as those open and up. Open, close. Modify here is just going to be bending those knees and doing the very same movement that we did before with bent knees. So from here, you can alternate those legs as you're opening. Going at a speed that works for you. Making sure that that low back is pressing into the floor. Fighting the urge to let that low back pop up is your true core work. We are almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring those legs back up to the top. Same thing. We're going to open to the side. Pulse those arms out. Little bit of bend in those elbows. Palms to the ceiling. Pulse. Open, open, open. 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Let those arms come down to the side. Take a second, roll those ankles around. All right, we're gonna bring those hands together, weights together. We're gonna bring them over the head and back up. Same thing, one leg's gonna come down as it extends, back up. If you would like to make this harder, you're gonna do both legs at the same time. Down and up. Really breathing and keeping that core pressed into the floor. Good. These are really hard with both feet, so feel free to really do one at a time. That's a lot. We got 2 and 1. Bend those knees. Feet down on the floor. Whew. All right. From here, we're going to drop one of those weights down, or you can take both with one hand. We're just basically going to do a one-arm crunch. So one hand behind the head, one weight right above here. Crunch it up. So that little weight really doesn't add too much weight, but it adds enough. Keep those eyes looking up at the ceiling. All right, we're gonna lift it up, hold those shoulder blades off, open up that elbow to the side. We're gonna pulse it up, 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 up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Good job. We're going to switch hands. Grab that weight with the other hand. Feel free to put both weights in one hand. If you're feeling nice and strong, you can do 2 in 1. Hand behind the head, just for some support. Make sure that elbow is out to the side. From here, lift shoulder blades. Try to get them off the ground. Good, 8 more. All right, we're going to go up and we are going to pulse, lift, open that elbow, lift up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Woo. With that hand, take those weights down. Lower all the way to the ground. We're going to take a little stretch. Bring those knees into the chest and then roll it over onto your stomach. You're just going to lift that chest up, lift the chin, whatever feels good for you here. You can do hands down, lift up a little bit higher. Good, bring it up. We're going to do cat-cow. Press up. Lift the chin, arch the back. Good, from here, rock back to a child's pose. And we are gonna move to standing. So grab some water, take a second, and then we are gonna find a spot at our bar, chair, whatever you have close by. I have my handy dandy bar, but a chair or a desk will work just fine. Turn on my workout. All right. We're gonna start with just some squats. Feet together, we're gonna do narrow squats. So we're gonna be right here, squat it down and up, down and up. Knees are squeezed, hips come behind, like you have arms full of groceries and you need to shut your car door. Good, from here, we're gonna bring it back, up, back for a little lunge, together, squat, other leg, back, in, down, up, in, out, down. Making sure that core is still strong. Good. Weight is in those heels. All right, we're gonna squat it out here, up and down. We're not coming up all the way. Those knees are staying bent just a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Get it up, shake it out. Okay, this time we're gonna make it a little bit harder. We're gonna squat it down to here. Step it back, lunge, down low, back, low. So we're not coming up out of that squat all the way. Coming back to those bent legs. Good, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up, shake it out. Whichever leg you would like to start with first. We are going to do some leg lifts. I'm going to choose my right leg because it's here. And we're just going to lift that leg up. Lift. This is going to work the front of those hips, those quads, and that deep core. So leg lifts as high as you can get it comfortably. That's okay if it's right off the ground. Your goal is just to lift that leg as high as you can without letting yourself lean forward. You know, we don't want that. Good. From here, take it back, lunge, bring it up. Leg comes through. See how it kind of brushes through? It comes right behind. So it's all about the control, not about height. Maybe if we were all auditioning for the Rockettes, but not today. All right, we're gonna switch legs. But first, before we do that, we are going to lift in the front, and I want you just to focus on holding and lowering. Squeeze, lift, lower, lift, lower. Might feel a little bit of tightness or even pinching in this hip flexor area. That's normal. Good, one more. All right, shake it out. Good job. All right. From here, if you have your chair or anything like that, you can do these on the floor as well because this isn't as sturdy as it is. For me, you're gonna do basically a tricep dip. So if you have something that's sturdier than a bar or a chair, you're just gonna drop down onto the floor on the knees, and you're gonna bend those elbows straight back and back. So it's like a push-up. Hands are under the shoulders, elbows bend straight back, we press it up. You don't have to go all the way down. Down and up. Down, up, down, up. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back and up. Again, if you have a desk or something that's not going to move, it's perfect to do these ones on the bar. All right, swap my bar around. We're going to do the other leg. But first, back to our squats. Squat and up. Step it back, lunge, down. Alternating those legs. Squat, back, squat, down. Remember the weights in those heels as you stand. A little bit of that forward lean. It's gonna help you there. Breathe in. 2, 1, and rest. All right. Other leg, left side. Whichever way you want to stand or face, that leg's going to come out. It lifts and it lifts. 4, 5. Feel free to bend that knee. 7 if it's a little bit too much. 8. Go, we have 8 more. 8, 7, 6. I like to sometimes put a hand right on my core to make sure it's still. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna bring it behind us. Bring it down into that lunge. Lift and back. Lift and back. Turn my bar. Lift. Making it slow. Nice and tall, shoulders back, chest is lifted. 3, 2, 1. Good, bring that leg in front. Right in front, you're gonna lift, lower, lift, lower. 7 and 8. Good. Take it from here. We're going to take it to a wide stance. Side to side, shift those hips. Good. All right, we're going to face that bar or chair. You're going to step it back. Stretch through those arms. Take a stretch behind those legs. walk it in, but you can rest your elbows on the chair or bar, or just your hands is also fine. You're gonna take that right leg, tap it behind you. From here, nice strong core. Bring that leg up, think of making a nice, bring it back down. Lift and lower, lift, lower, lower. You can bend that standing leg. It makes it a little bit easier. Good, hold that leg up, hold it here. Lift, 2, 3, pulse, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend it in, extend it out. For 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, bring it down. Take a second to breathe. All right, we're gonna swap legs. Left leg comes behind. Make sure that that right leg is right underneath your hip. From here, tap that toe, squeeze, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're gonna pulse it up, lift, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend and straighten. Hamstring curl. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it down, walk it in, step it back, take a nice stretch behind those legs. Roll it up and through. Bring it down to the floor for a final stretch / exercise. All right, we have our 90-90s. Really good for that hip mobility, seeing as how we just worked our hips real nice today. So think about 2 right angles. If you can't get 2 right angles, just a stag position is fine. From here, 2 options. If you have good knees and you feel really comfortable, you're gonna come on up, press those hips forward, stretch out those hip flexors. If that's too much for your knees, you're just going to lean it forward and take a forward lean. From here, roll it back onto those tailbone, bring those knees up. Same thing, either leaning forward or use those knees and up, lower body, press up and through and down. Same thing on the right. Bring it forward. One more time on the left. Good, down and into center. We're gonna take it into yogi squat. Take it down nice and low. If this is too much for you, you're gonna bring it up into nice wide squat and stay up here. You can hands here, whatever's more comfortable. If you can get down nice and low, I want you to get down nice and low. Really think of pressing those knees back. I know not everyone can be deep in a position, so if you're up here, that is also fine. Drop those shoulders. Bring it back down to the floor. Take your time. Bring it to butterfly. And we're gonna bring those feet together. Open up those hips. Inhale up. And inhale forward. Bring those nose as close to the toes as you can. You can reach those arms out in front. Bring it up, turn, look behind. Same thing, other side. Feet out in front, straight legs. Reach those arms up, reach for the toes. Take 3 nice deep breaths in this position. Let your head hang forward, shake it out. Try to reach those toes. 3, 2, 1, and roll it up. Yeah, nice job, everybody. That is it for today. That's all we have time for. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys next week.